excellent communicators.
Excellent.
Did they know Josh 5 years ago? What up, y'all?
Josh and EC here once again with another quality video.
So we are back with an eat and chill. Long time no chill. We haven't done this in like
a fat minute.
Like a fat minute.
Fat
We
minute.
know that this was one of you guys' favorite type of videos from us, so we're gonna try to like bring these back. However, I believe that a subscriber actually suggested this video today of us taking the personality test and basically going over what we learned, what we've discovered, kind of like the love language test that we did not too long ago, and we did an eat and chill explaining what our results were there.
I feel like a lot of people sometimes want to dive deeper and see like why a relationship works. I mainly think it's communication at the end of the day. I'm gonna keep pushing communication, but other than that, we're just gonna dive into like why our personalities are the way they are, and then maybe how we see they link up or how they blend. So yeah, it should be pretty interesting. Now, the website that we went to was 16personalities.com. We'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to do it for yourselves. It's actually pretty cool, and you dang near feel read after you hear it a couple times. And then it also says like maybe like some famous people or other people that are in your personality type. We'll get to that in a second. Before we jump into this, if you are new to Quality Crew, there's a button at the bottom of the screen that looks just like this. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it does numbers for us, and it helps us get this quality message out to the rest of the world. So we really appreciate it if you just go ahead and hit that like button. After that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you're feeling the vibe. Go ahead and binge our videos. You'll see any video you want, I guarantee you'll feel the vibe, and then you'll hit subscribe. So go ahead and just hit it now while you're here.
Feel the vibe and subscribe. Okay, go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Then go ahead and hit that bell notification button, because it notifies you every time we post, and we post very often. So other than that, let's go ahead and get into. Oh wait, nope. We gotta show them the food.
I thought we'd do it after we get into the video.
No.
Okay. So real quick, we're going the healthy route today. So we got a fruit platter, you guys. Watermelon, pineapples, blueberries, cantaloupe, and what is this? Honeydew? Is that honeydew?
I think honeydew, something like that. And we also got some grapes, because grapes is good for the
Those
soul.
look so cute.
They do. Before we get into this, let's go ahead and pray with food. Boop, boop. Lord, bless the food we're about to see for nourish our bodies. Help it to bless our bodies, help our minds, help our souls as we move forward. Bless people that are watching this video, help it to push them forward as well. Hopefully this gives them some more insight into what quality, healthy relationships look like. These and other blessings we ask in your name. Amen. To start things out, my personality type, after taking the test, it said that I am a campaigner personality. It says that a campaigner is someone with extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting personality traits. So these people tend to embrace big ideas and actions that reflect their sense of hope and goodwill towards others. Their vibrant energy can flow in many directions.
That last sentence is you if I've ever heard it.
Yeah.
That vibrant energy.
Yeah, there's a lot of
extroverted.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kind of skim through a couple of the details as to what a campaigner looks like, and then she can kind of do that for hers, and then we'll tell you how they blend.
I'm sorry.
Lord, if you eat all right for me, I will literally be so upset with you. Alright. The campaigner is a personality of a true free spirit. They're often the life of the party, but unlike types of the explorer role group, campaigners are less interested in the sheer excitement and pleasure of the moment than they are in enjoying the social and emotional connections that they make with others. Charming, independent, energetic, compassionate, the 7% of the population that they comprise of can be certainly felt in any crowd. That kind of makes sense. Like, I like the party, but I do like
exchanging
the energies with like quality people. Like that's why I feel like we have such a good time, because like the energy is reciprocated. We can bounce off each other real well. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like that's pretty close on. I didn't know that was only part of 7% of the population. I knew I was different. More than just sociable peer pleasers though, campaigners, like their diplomat cousins, are shaped by their intuitive quality, allowing them to read between the lines with curiosity and energy. They tend to see life as a big complex puzzle where everything is connected, but unlike analyst personality types who tend to see the puzzle as a series of systematic machinations, campaigners see it through a prism of emotion, compassion, and mysticism, and are always looking for a deeper meaning. I feel like I'm pretty like philosophical in terms of like big picture. If you know me at all, I'm a big picture kind of person, but I'm not really good with details. I do end up getting lost in the sauce of like the grander scheme of things.
Meaning, give me an example. I'm trying to see.
Let's just take my YouTube channel for example. I have a big picture about it, but the minor details about it are what trip me up.
Okay, so that's what that part is saying.
Yes, this one is really big on me. This little side note that they say campaigners are fiercely independent and much more than stability and security. They crave creativity and freedom. I literally, that's me, and right there, that one read me right
creativity and freedom.
That is the biggest things that I be looking for in life. Campaigners will bring energy that oftentimes thrusts them into the spotlight, held up by their peers as a leader and a guru. But this isn't always where the independent, loving campaigners want to be. Campaigners' self-esteem is dependent on their ability to come up with original solutions. And they need to know that they have their freedom to be innovative, and they can quickly lose patience or become dejected if they get trapped in a boring role. I'm not a 9-to-5er.
No, you're not.
I'm not. That's kind of like a semi-introduction. Basically, campaigners are more like extroverted kind of personality types that like to be sort of in the spotlight, but not like held according to
you like the spotlight.
I kind of do.
You do.
I kind of do. I kind of do too much a lot of the time. But at the same time, I don't like the structure of leadership roles.
What do you mean?
Because sometimes they constrict you. I wish I could dive into it deeper, but I've only had this for like maybe 24 hours.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my introduction.
Do your intro.
So, it says that I, your girl, is a defender. I'm someone with the introverted, observant, feeling, and judging personality traits. These people tend to be warm and unassuming in their own steady way. They're efficient and responsible, giving careful attention to practical details in their daily lives. That's me, if I'm gonna be honest. The judging is what I want to be like, but I do. I do judge. I just be feeling like because I don't say stuff out loud about my judgments, that I'm not judging, but that's still judging.
Yeah, you be judging me.
I'll accept it. No, I do not. Because if I judge you, I wouldn't be with you. Introverted, you think I'm introverted? I can be both, but I probably do lean more towards
with your energy.
I am exclusive with my energy.
You're extremely exclusive.
Yeah, that's true. That means I'm introverted though?
Yeah, because you're exclusive with your energy. That's like the definition of an introvert.
I am very, very, very observant. A lot of the times when I come off introverted, it's because I'm being observant. Like, remember I was saying, like, when I go to parties and stuff, or anywhere, like social media events and stuff like that, usually I'm kind of like ducked off in the corner because I just like watching people. I like seeing how they move, how they operate. Is somebody gonna treat somebody else mean and then treat somebody else nice just based off status? Like, I be trying to observe all that type of stuff. And I feel like too, me observing how other people move and seeing how they treat other people will therefore allow me to choose if I want to exchange energy with you. Like, if I see you being rude to somebody else or being very judgmental or just nasty to people, I don't want you around me. So, yes, okay. It says that my personality type is quite unique, as many of their other qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Though sensitive, defenders have... Though sensitive, defenders have excellent analytical abilities. Though reserved, they have well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. Though they are generally a conservative type, defenders are often receptive to change and new ideas. I actually feel like that read me very well, because I feel like I am very unique in that sense where I can teeter-totter on almost everything. I can be an introvert, I can be an extrovert. I can be reserved, but I also have people skills. I am like that.
You jump back and forth. Now you do get, like, I feel like with people skills, for you, it takes a minute.
It does.
It's loading. Like, it usually loads for a little while before you actually open up.
But I feel like when I meet like subscribers or something, my people skills show. I'm like, hey girl, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because you tap into that influencer mindset. That's a lot different than like really diving deep. I feel like when you meet subscribers, it's sort of like
they're my girlfriends. It's like, I already know you got love for me and vice versa. Whereas strangers who I don't know what their intentions are of me or how they feel about me, I am a little bit like,
you pull back.
A little bit more reserved. Yep, I agree with that. Defenders are true altruists, meeting kindness with kindness in excess and engaging the work and people they believe in with enthusiasm and generosity. Meeting kindness with kindness in excess? I don't know what that means.
I feel like with that, it's saying like when people show that they're kind to you, you become that super friend that you normally are with your friends. It takes a while to get to that level with you, but once they've shown themselves to you as like an actual genuine person, you go above and beyond as a friend. Yeah. I feel like you just kind of accept the role as the super friend in a lot of situations and end up doing the more. Like, you want to know some things about your friends that most people don't want to know.
What do you mean? mean?
Your favorite question is how are you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually? How many people have that conversation?
You don't think people want to know that about their friends?
People do the best they can with the minds they got.
Thank you. That's interesting. Well,
You
okay.
gotta think your mind is different than other people's minds. You always think people think.
I feel like friends want to know how you're doing. No, not on a deep level.
That's a whole nother level. How you're doing mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. That's a long response. That's an extended response.
I want to thoroughly know.
Yeah.
Okay. Offenders' personalities are often meticulous to the point of perfectionism.
Oh my God.
And though they
That's to the T.
Okay.
You should end it right there.
Shut up.
That's it.
Though they procrastinate, they can always be relied on to get the job done on time. That's a fact. I can procrastinate, but you can rely on me. I know that's bad, but I'll get it done. Defenders take their responsibilities personally, consistently going above and beyond, doing everything they can to exceed expectations and delight others at work and at home.
I don't know about you in the workplace because you've never been in the workplace.
What you mean? I'm in the workplace right now. I try to go above and beyond, doing everything I can to exceed the expectations of quality crew and beauty gang.
That is true.
So that's kind of the introduction to both of our personality types. Do you want to kind of skim over strengths and weaknesses?
We can skim over strengths and weaknesses now.
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
thing,
Yeah, say that part.
you got too excited. She got so excited, and you'll see why she got so excited in just a second. Got way too excited. Some people that are known campaigners, I guess, according to this website, would be Robert Downey Jr.
Who is that? Iron Man?
Basically Iron Man. Robin Williams, Quentin Tarantino. I think the one that I like the most is Will Smith. Me and Will Smith are in the same.
Which man love Will Smith?
He's cool. I like him. He's a cool dude.
Love Will Smith. Okay, and then for me,
Just tell him the one you want to tell him.
Beyonce! Isn't that crazy? No, I don't care. I don't care. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Y'all know how much I love Beyonce. And I just, I took the test. I answered it as true and as authentic as I possibly could to myself. And it said that she is also a defender. We besties, man. I'm telling you, we are besties.
This world that you live in.
Well, my bestie? Now, don't be mad. Don't be mad when I meet her and I don't bring you. Because you want to always try to make jokes and stuff. You know I manifest stuff for myself.
First of all, if you ever met her, I'd probably be with you anyways. Second of all, I hope to God she knows that you're already best friends.
Yep.
Because otherwise she's going to be scared.
She'll know. As soon as we lock eyes, she'll feel it.
You sound like you want to be in a relationship with her.
No, I'll keep you around. Alright, strengths and weaknesses.
So some of my strengths. Curious.
Is that a strength?
That is a strength. I love being curious.
Uh.
Life is about being curious, exploring new things, finding new
Shouldn't
things.
have never even asked.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Go ahead.
You shouldn't let me down this rabbit hole because I love curiosity. I feel like curiosity did not kill the cat. I feel like curiosity woke the cat the hell up.
Shut
You know what I'm saying?
up.
Curiosity is the reason why cats are so cool.
Babe.
Get into
Okay,
stuff.
come on now.
All right. All I'm saying is that's part of my strengths. Observant. Now, sleep. She gonna say that because she'll be changing her nails and then expect me to just be like, ooh, snap. Or she'll like take
I noticed
one eyelash.
everything new on you. Everything.
Everything?
I noticed the scratch on the back of your neck behind your ear. I'm extremely observant.
There was a whole time I lined myself up and I had to tell her how's it look before she realized.
That's not true. I knew it. Go ahead. Come on, keep going.
Okay, you tooting your own horn like you just
Go ahead,
see
man.
everything. Okay, yeah. Energetic and enthusiastic.
That's a given. That's a given.
I think that kind of explains itself.
Yes.
I think I've explained that enough.
Excellent communicators.
Excellent.
Did they know Josh 5 years ago?
Excellent communicators. First of all, no. She's gonna try and size me.
You know what? It's probably because you've changed and evolved. Had we taken this
Stop
5
it.
years
I was
ago,
a good communicator before we were in a
I
relationship.
wasn't even trying to shade you. I'm trying to figure out why they thought that about you.
You're thinking with your mind. You're not thinking with other people's minds. You have excellent communicators means that I have the ability to talk to people. I was the captain on the football team. I was the captain in my high school football team. I was a vice president of the Black Student Association. I could communicate. Maybe I didn't talk about my feelings all the time, but I was a very good communicator.
You're mad.
Anyways, excellent communicator. I know how to talk. They know that I know how to talk because every time I get on here, they say they know I know how to talk. So I'm gonna take that one to the bank. I know how to relax. I know that's not in your strengths, but I'm gonna just leave that in mind. I know how to relax. I'm very chill outside of like my personality. Like
I don't know how to relax. You gonna say I don't know how to relax.
You don't know how to chill sometimes.
Bye.
You don't know how to chill sometimes.
Bye.
We'll read yours in a second. I'm very like chill vibes. If you ever join me on a live session, they'll see me like making beats, chilling out, vibing out. Kind of like reading books. Like reading books is a hobby of mine. Making music is a hobby of mine. Do some other stuff. Kind of like the chill vibes kind of thing. Another strength.
Popular.
Another strength is very popular and friendly.
You are friendly.
And popular.
Very friendly.
And popular.
Are you popular?
Yes.
What does popular mean?
You're
just known. I'm just giving you crap. He was. I'ma stop.
Like,
I'ma chill out. You were. Everybody knew who Josh was.
Today,
now
man.
let's go through your weaknesses.
Sound like a
Let's go through
big
your
old
weaknesses.
hater. Yeah, I'm sure you'll probably co-sign all of these. Poor practical skills. Like I said, I like big picture stuff, but when it comes down to nitty gritty, not that great at it. That's why it's always so hard for me to post stuff on YouTube or post music or stuff like that, because that includes minor details that I'm just not that great at. But that's why I have you. You put all my plans in action. I find it difficult to focus. Yes. She'll co-sign to that. Obviously, look, there's a cosign. I don't think it's like difficult for me to focus. I think it's difficult for me to focus long term.
How many people have seen you in the middle of a video say, oh, squirrel, oh, birdies, oh, look at the rabbits and the ducks? Josh, don't even try to defend this. Let's go through the next one.
But I can
Let's go to
zoom in.
the
Okay.
next one, man.
I tend to overthink things. That's probably true. I usually don't take things for face value. I kind of see like, what's the deeper meaning to it? And then all of a sudden I just get to thinking way too hard about a situation, so I can definitely see that. Get stressed easily. You know, I don't necessarily agree with that one.
Yeah, me neither.
I rarely find myself in high stress positions. I'm very chill about a lot of things. I never really get worked up that much.
Yeah.
Highly emotional. That's an interesting one.
Let's see what it means.
Expressing my emotions is definitely, I wouldn't say it's a core part of my identity. I know up until us, it definitely wasn't a core part of my identity. I feel a lot of things, I just don't express them. Maybe that's
say you're highly emotional.
I wouldn't really say that I'm
Yeah.
highly emotional. I feel like my number one emotion is happiness. If that's high, yeah, I guess so.
But you did say either you're super happy or you're super like blown.
Yeah.
You don't have an in between.
I really don't have a in between.
So could that mean highly emotional?
Maybe. Independent to a fault. So
Micromanaged.
Low.
Yo, you say that so much. You hate
I
that.
hate that.
Campaigners loathe being micromanaged and restrained by heavy-handed rules.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't you touch me.
It's my section.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Micromanaging my section. I really do hate being micromanaged. That's why like sometimes my job can get under my skin, because I feel like sometimes I get micromanaged and that can kind of like, ugh, 9 to 5s, man. I'm not a 9 to 5er by fault. I don't know why. I'm just not. Oh, funny story. Yesterday I was cleaning my ears out with a Q-tip and this girl was over here trying to direct me about how to get the Q-tip in the crevice of my ear, and I was getting blown.
No, because Josh's ears, his crevices, like he be having some weird intricate crevices, and sometimes he can't see what I see.
Clean all of it.
So like I was like, make sure you get up in there, because it's like yeah. So I was just trying to help out.
Didn't even let me
I was
finish.
just trying to help out.
And you know, somehow I see that as a clash point for our personality types. You being a perfectionist and wanting everything down to the T, me not wanting details and me not caring so much but not wanting to be micromanaged, is probably where a lot of our problems came from in year one.
Okay, we're gonna go over my strengths now. Defender strengths, supportive. That goes without saying.
What you mean?
I'm hella supportive.
Yeah, but
What
it
you
doesn't
mean, what
go
do I
without
mean?
saying. You gotta tell these people.
It go without saying, I'm just a really supportive friend. What you mean? Reliable and patient. Now I will say, the patient is a little off. The reliable is very much so there.
Reliable.
I have gotten so much better with my patience though. So much better. Anyway, imaginative and observant. I am very observant. You think I'm
Observant.
imaginative? In different ways.
Maybe in...
Like, I'm a very hopeless romantic. Like, I can imagine a date, or that's why I wanted to get into wedding planning. Like, my imagination in that sense can go wild.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're a social media influencer, so obviously you have to have some kind of imaginative.
That's true.
Yeah, so like, I can see that. But if we're talking about like imagination.
Shut up! Oh, skip you. Enthusiastic. I am a very enthusiastic, type person. What?
You do get excited very fast.
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes you can't control it either.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
like,
it just comes out.
Yeah, sometimes it just like bursts out. Like we'll have like moments like, and sometimes in quiet areas, and then her volume sometimes doesn't restrict to the given area.
It says loyal and hardworking. I am both of those things.
Yeah, you're definitely those two.
I'm extremely loyal and very hardworking. Sometimes in a toxic way, hardworking.
Yeah. To the point where I have to teach you how to relax.
Okay. So that's why. Okay, I'll give you it.
Okay.
Good practical skills.
Exactly why you're my better half.
Because you don't have it.
I give you the creativity and the soup by the hips,
and I'll make it happen.
You make it happen.
Yeah.
That's why we yinging and yanging this thing.
We do yin and yang it. Yep. My weaknesses: humble and shy. I am very humble. Like I really get kind of like, I guess almost shy and kind of like when people are like asking. Like in particular, the other day on my family Zoom call, somebody was like, "Oh, how many subscribers do you have now?" Like I don't be feeling comfortable saying it. Or like
that's humbleness.
Yeah, like it's also kind of a mixture of shy, don't you think? A little bit. I know freshman year of college, I was definitely shy-ish. I had shy
You're
moments.
still kind of shy because like even like you've gone on influencer trips and then still kind of been like.
Yes, I am shy. Yep. I'll try to connect with like one person.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I don't try to like get to know anybody else, which probably isn't good.
Whereas like with me, I guess
you can Yeah.
I make a friend in an elevator.
Yeah, you
so
do. They got me messed up. Take things too serious, too personally. You think I take things too personally?
We've clashed.
If it's to me, if it's directed to me, that is personal.
No.
It is personal.
But not a lot of the time, it's not directed to you. But you do take it personal.
I don't agree with that, but we're gonna agree to disagree.
That one's pretty.
Okay, repress their feelings. That's not true.
That's the exact opposite.
I give you all of my feelings.
You really can't hide her. Like she's actually the exact opposite of that, which is crazy. She can't hide her feelings. Like I can, like she'll literally like be blown with me and then say she's fine. And I'm like, your face is literally saying
my face tells
an entire different story.
And I just can give off an energy. My energy just gives off when something's bad.
Yeah, that's definitely that's
not true.
That's a little off.
Overload themselves.
You do that a lot.
You think I overload myself?
Yeah.
Like have a lot of stuff on my to-do list type stuff?
Yeah.
And on my day in the life of an influencer, my list do be hella long what I need to get done that day. Yeah. All right, last one we're gonna tap into is romantic relationships real quick.
When it comes to relationships, there's hardly anyone around who is more excited than campaigners to share with their partners the bounty of ideas and eye-opening experience that life has to offer.
You do always be having something new to tell me.
Always
something. You be so excited.
I'd be so excited to give you some new stuff, man. It's just how I operate. For people with the campaigner personality type, relationships are a joyous process of mutual exploration and imagination, a chance to connect with another soul. Campaigners take their relationships seriously and are known for their uninhibited, unshakable devotion to the people to whom they've committed their hearts. Girl, some of this stuff that I be doing for you, man.
What you mean? Bye.
I better get an amen in this corner.
Bye.
I better get an amen.
Unshakable.
Unshakable. I better get an amen up in here. It says that campaigners have the advantage of irresistible charm when it comes to attracting a partner.
You ain't got no charm, bro.
I was pretty irresistible freshman year.
Okay, your looks were irresistible. That was about it.
Either way.
Go ahead.
Mac Daddy came in. You couldn't resist it. You tried to resist it.
I did resist it. I
actively resisted it.
I ended up not liking you so much I resisted it. Just you trying to make yourself resistible?
Nope.
Yes, it is. You're trying to look deep in my eyes and stuff. You be trying
I close my eyes and I still let you know that I am irresistible to you. You know why? Because you're looking at me right now. In the dating process, if campaigners can be said to tolerate such a formal process to begin with, They will show these qualities by flowering and showering their new flames with affection, and will do everything they can to build a strong relationship by demonstrating their devotion and reliability by whatever means available. Let's talk about Christmas break.
Let's talk about after Christmas break and how inconsistent it became. Let's talk about year 2, 3, 4, and 5. You not wanting to text me back and call me and be on that.
Is that right?
No.
It's not. I know this. And you know why I wasn't texting you? Because we were right next to each other.
What are you talking about?
You always talking about, you never text me anymore. Nigga, we spend every day together.
Skip you. Skip you.
Oh, okay. This is why I say it's gonna be, if this ever doesn't work, it's never gonna work. And I say this to her all the time because I'm like, look, I'm so deep in this. If this doesn't work, I promise you, it just won't work. I just have no faith in it. But it actually said this in here. That said, campaigners go all in with their relationships, and if they fall apart despite their efforts, they can end up plagued with questions about why the relationship failed and what they could have done differently. Without a buoy, these thoughts can crush a campaigner's self-esteem, and they can sink into depression.
Babe.
Guys, you going, this can't fail. And they said, after a trial like that, campaigners may be reluctant to open up and commit, and it could take years for a partner to navigate their bewildering depths and intensity, falsely believing the campaigner's enthusiasm and apparent openness means that they wear everything on their sleeve.
Well, you would never find somebody that's like me who's gonna pry all those feelings and energies out of you. So yeah, you probably wouldn't find anybody else.
Is that right?
It's pretty factual.
Pretty factual. All I'm saying is she wouldn't work without me, and I wouldn't work without her.
Let's see what mine says. When it comes to romantic relationships, Defender's kindness grows into a joy that is only found in taking care of their family and home and being there for emotional and practical support whenever it's needed. I do like being there for emotional support.
You like creating the emotional
dependency?
You like creating the emotional pull by asking for my emotions and then supporting those emotions afterwards. It's like you like create
bring it out of you
for like you
and
create the
I'm
need for emotional support, and then you're like, I'm here for you.
But, deep in you anyway.
But I didn't need the emotion. If
dormant.
life went on, I wouldn't need the emotional support.
Oh, honey, you're such a better person now that I've gotten that out of you. You are.
You're a better person.
I'm not. Babe, I'm saying you benefited from me being that type of person.
That's true.
Let's be real.
And you benefited.
We're not talking about you, babe.
I fulfilled your needs to give emotional support out by giving you something to support. You needed me. You needed me. I kept this interesting.
Okay, let's keep going. Home is where the heart is for people with the Defender personality. That is true. You and my mom are like my homes. Like, that's where I feel.
Yeah. She has trouble separating from her mother. It's real talk. Like, whenever we've talked about moving, all that, and the first thing you say, Mama's coming too.
Oh, I do say that.
Can't leave them. And I don't blame you.
That's my home. Defender personality type, and in no other area of their lives do they strive with such dedication to create harmony and beauty they wish to see in the world. The trouble is, these are the benefits of an established long-term relationship, and Defender's unbearable shyness means it can take a long time to reach this point. I was very shy in the beginning of our relationship. You can really see it in the boyfriend tag, the first one. I was very, oh my gosh, I was so shy with you.
And see, this is why I'm here for you.
You were mean to me then at that time.
I wasn't mean to you.
You were mean to me.
I had to toughen you up.
I didn't ask for that.
I think what really though, I think we were both on two totally different ends of the spectrum. Because at that point, I was like confident, but I was too hard.
You think you were confident then? I think you were working toward confidence. Yeah.
I think I was working a little bit towards confidence, but I was very more assertive and like aggressive. And you were very like shy-ish. You can kind of tell that we were both on like two totally different ends of the spectrum, and now we've kind of like helped each other get to this like
we've blended it.
Happy medium of like
Relationships built on established familiarity are a warm prospect for Defenders. They take dating seriously and only enter relationships that have a real chance of lasting a lifetime. In the adult world, I would say. I would add that at the end because I retweeted recently on Twitter, if I dated you in high school, that shit ain't count. I meant that. But I do take my relationships very seriously. I've only had 3 boyfriends total.
3 years, 3 years, 3 years.
Yeah. Well,
now I'm past.
Yeah,
3.
you've surpassed both.
Yeah.
Defenders are trustworthy, loyal, loving, and faithful, and nothing brings them more joy than the commitment of an appreciative and thriving relationship. That's a fact. I find myself extremely happy in this relationship.
I do too. I feel like with our relationship and these things, like, these are all good. This goes into so much detail. This eating show could literally go forever.
It says that the best matches for me are those who share the observant trait. But it doesn't say you have the observant trait. But it did say that your strength is observant, being observant. That's interesting. The observant trait with 1 or 2 opposing traits to ensure that both partners have room to grow, develop, and help each other along till the end of their days. That's kind of us exactly.
I think in a lot of ways we are similar, but we are very different. And that's why I feel like our yin and yang works. Where we come together in terms of similarity is that we have a common goal, common vision, and we're both now very strong communicators in this relationship. We're not afraid to put our feelings on the table, have difficult conversations, maybe get mad at each other for a second, maybe tell each other that, you know, I deserve my first bite of my food, you know what I'm saying?
You got the first bite, you know what I'm saying? But okay.
But anyways, in other ways we are different though. In the terms of like, I'm very free-spirited, kind of like,
you'll share your energy with anybody.
Go with the flow. And you're very reserved. And sometimes you need to be exclusive. And I feel like in that terms, I can bring you out of that shell and say, you know, you don't have to close yourself off to everybody. And you kind of bring me back in to say, you can't let everybody in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like we kind of complete each other in that sense. And in other terms, I feel like I'm a very creative butterfly engine. But then once I do that, I don't put nothing in. I don't know what to do. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one, right? But you're the person that has the plan. And sometimes you may struggle on the creative side, but I can bring you the creativity, I can bring that light, but you can make that stuff happen. Like I've said over and over again, she's a manifester. I don't know if that had anything to do with her personality type, but I know for a fact she makes it happen. I don't necessarily make it happen all the time. Josh and Isi happened because of you. I can work it now, like, because I guess
creative ideas,
you know, I have the ability to like bring the ideas to the table.
But the structure of the brand,
that's falling down.
Yeah,
on you.
I feel like the longer we're together too, we're starting to now be conscious of what your strengths are, my strengths are, what your weaknesses are, my weaknesses are, and how they blend together.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that a lot in 2020 in particular.
We got a lot of stuff. But all in all, this right here works. This, whatever this is, it works for me if it works for you.
It worked for me, I guess. But alright, y'all, that is all we have for you guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did take the personality test already, or if you want to, come back and comment below what your results were, especially if you have a significant other. Let us know how the conversation went, because I would hope you guys would talk about it afterwards.
Hopefully.
Yeah, let us know how that went. And yeah, let us know any other eat and chill topics you guys want us to start talking about or touching on, because we are bringing these bad boys back.
If you don't already know, I am Hydrated Hero. She's African Beauty. Together we're Josh and EC. Now you can follow one of us. You can follow 2 of us. You can follow all 3 of us. You might as well follow all 3 of us, because we are happy, healthy, and hydrated on all 3. But other than that, y'all, until we meet again,
Peace, love, hair grease, and we out. Right there.
Right there. I'm looking at it. Subscribe.
You
want to click that button.
You know you
click it.
Also, check this video out
right here.
Might as well.
That's quality.
Quality.
Right
Quality
there.
content.
It's quality.
And
of course,
you might as well be right here.
You might as well
be right there.
Because this one's quality too. All this
quality.
You click anything you want.
Quality.